Hey Vibers, how you going? Here we are for level 1 of raising your vibe, declutter your environment. So that means your home, your car, your workplace or office, and then anything else that you participate in regularly, like a sport or an activity. We want to declutter and move the energy out of those spaces as much as we can to create flow. So on a really basic level, it's now scientifically known and proven that we're all just vibrating energy. Every single thing on the planet is a vibrating energy source. And what I talk about and teach, especially through these 5 levels, is how to lift and shape that vibration to the highest possible place that it can go. And we do that by clearing out, cleaning up, decluttering, and tidying these 5 different levels that I've found in my own life is what shifts your whole life. So, decluttering your environment is the first and easiest step that you can take, and we all know what that is. To declutter your house means to get rid of all the things that you no longer need, that you don't use, that don't light you up. And a really good example of understanding is if we go to work or out in the morning and we've rushed around and made breakfast and there's this huge mess, we go out, we come back later and we have to make dinner, and there's already this big mess that we have to clean up before we even begin the process of making dinner. Well, what that does is it affects our energy and our mind and how we respond to our environment. So the moment we walk in the door, if there's a messy kitchen or there's just clutter, you got to step over things, it's already like, oh, this has taken so much of my energy and I can't be bothered to even move into the next stage of cooking dinner because first I have to overcome all of these energy blocks that are there for me. So when we then clean, say, the kitchen, we instantly feel better because our mind now is not pinging off all these things that we have to do. So unconsciously, the mind is always interacting and reacting with whatever is happening in our environment. And in fact, our whole energy field is doing that. So the more things that are cluttered around us, the more attention and space it's taking inside our mind and then our energy and our emotions, because then we have like an emotional connection to the thought that we had about the mess. So all of that is creating clutter, not only inside the environment of the house, but inside the rest of us, which is where we move through the other steps. But let's just talk about this level 1, decluttering your home. So you can tidy up. The best thing to do in the morning when you get out of bed is to make the bed, because straight away you've accomplished something that's really fantastic, but also you've sort of shifted the energy of the night and whatever happened before you went to bed, the dream state that you were in, the relationship that you're in, you've just sort of cleared that for when you come back home. It's this clear, nice zen space for you to get back into, and it really affects your emotional and your mental state as well as just that physical environment. The other thing is when we come into our home, we really want to ensure that there's this free-flowing, open energy when we come in. Often there can be things in the way, there can be some sort of bench top, or we can have our couch aligned, and the second we walk in we feel blocked. So that creates this sense of literally just a blocking or a pushing you back out the door. So we have to really be careful of not only decluttering our physical environments, but also the things that we have in the environment and the way that they are interacting with us. One of the really interesting things that makes a lot of sense, and you can just try and see if you have it at home. When you walk in your entrance, if there's a mirror on the wall there, when you walk in, what it's actually doing is pushing everyone entering back out because it's reflecting the energy back out the door. And so that's one of the things that we do. Not only do we declutter and make sure everything's clean and tidy and there's not so many things going on that are distracting to us, but also there's certain ways of positioning things and the better place to have them or not to have them to create this energy and this flow in your life. Another really important thing to think about is televisions, because televisions are also operating as a mirror and they're reflecting back. So if you have them in your bedroom, there's some really important things that you need to know about how mirrors are working and interacting with your energy all through the night whilst you're sleeping. So that's about sort of the level 1 and the decluttering and the things that are impacting you in your life and restricting flow or opening flow. That also goes across into your car. We all know what it's like to have a messy car, especially if you have kids or you're eating on the run and you're eating in your vehicle. the mess that accumulates there, it makes you feel terrible. And then if someone needs a lift and they want to get in, you think, oh my God, I don't want them to see inside my car. So energetically, that's telling you, that's cluttering not only your environment, but your mind as well. And when we clean it out and we take it to the car wash and we get it washed and we vacuum it out, and it's like, oh my gosh, it feels like a whole new car, even if it's an old one. It feels fantastic. So these are the things where we actually get to feel and see that our vibration and our energy and our life and our state of mind is affected by everything that surrounds us. And that's what the level 1 is about, decluttering all of those things. Now also, I want to offer you guys, as I'm just sort of going with what's coming up for me, I'm going to offer 3 people, so 3 of you, if you would like to contact me, I'll choose 3 people who do, to actually come either to your home and give you a few pointers on not only decluttering. We all usually know what needs to be put away or given to, to a thrift shop or some Vincent de Paul or something. It's not that. It's more about, I can come there and I can let you know what is helping the flow in your life and your environment and what is blocking it and what we can shift or move or what we can put somewhere instead of the place that you have it, things like that. So message me in the comments and I'll choose 3 people. If you're not close to where I am, I'm currently on the Central Coast and near Sydney, but if I'm not near you, we can still do it via Zoom, where I can have a look around your house and we can go through a few steps. So I'm really excited to offer that. Actually, it just sort of came to me and I'm like, yes, let's do this and let's film it. So you have to be okay. So all you need to do, put something in the comments about how you'd like me to create a little bit more flow inside your home and on level 1 in the environment. And then also, hey Lace, you have to be prepared to let me film it because we want to really gift this. This is a gift, and by, say, moving or shifting something in your home could help somebody else do the same thing. So let's do that. Let's see where we can open up some energy immediately in this level 1 declutter. Straight away, get some zhuzh happening in your life by moving something. So that's really exciting, you guys. I'll see you in a couple days and we'll talk about level 2. Have a great day. Bye.